how to use Loomly for beginners. Hey everyone, in this video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial on how to use Loomly, from sign up to login, all the way to planning, scheduling, and managing your social media content like pro. Whether you're a solo creator or marketer or business owner, managing multiple brands can be hard. Here, Loomly can simplify your content workflow with ease. So, if you are a complete beginner, stick around to the end because I will guide you through everything you need to get started and succeed with Loomly. So, if you are not familiar with the Loomly is an all-in-one social media management tool that helps you to plan, create, and schedule and analyze content across all platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn as well. It's designed to help team collaborate efficiently, stay organized with the multiple brand or calendars, and automate content publishing while also provide useful analytics. Now let's go ahead and create your Loomly account. First thing first, what you have to do in this top right corner, there is an option of try for free. Just simply click on that to create your account. Just simply click on the try for free. It will ask your name, then give a name and then last name, and then you have to give the email address. After filling out all the information, you can simply click on the sign up button over here, and you can click sign up with the Google as well just by clicking on this button. Now here you have to give the calendar name, the time zone, and then set up workflow. Now right now we haven't created any calendar yet, so where did you first hear about is on TV. Just simply give the feedback where you have. Now, this is the dashboard of Loomly. So first, we will understand the dashboard of Loomly so you get the idea how you can navigate into Loomly's dashboard. In the top, you will get to see there is an option of new post. From here, you can post new or bulk. You can do bulk posting as well. Now, right now, I haven't confirm my email address or account. Just simply go to your email or Gmail and just simply confirm my account. Click on the confirm my account. We have successfully confirmed our account. So this is a dashboard. Let's understand what it is. It now, in the left side, you will get to see there is an option of calendar. This is where you can manage all your social media content calendar. A calendar is normally is like a dedicated workspace. It is ideal if you are handling multiple brands, clients, or campaign. So just simply click on the add a calendar to, for example, just simply add a new calendar. Now over here, you have to choose a logo to your, for example, I will choose this one, and just for tutorial I will choose this one. Give a name. Here you can add your client name or brand name. For example, I will choose maker, and then here you can choose a set of approval workflow. Light workflow recommended for one approval, recommended for multiple content approvals. Right now I will go with the one approval and just simply click on the create calendar and hit continue. Then it will ask you to connect the social media with your account. I will go with the Twitter because I have an account on the X. Just click on the connect, and then it will take you to the this sign page where you have to give the authorize Loomly, and now click on the sign up with the Google, and then it will take pop-up of the signing page. Just simply sign up with your Gmail account which you have created account in the text X. So simply click on the next, and then wait for a few seconds. Now, after the click on the finish, over here you can enhance the visual impact of your post over here by adding your text or cover image or just that. Now let's move to another one. Here you can customize content for each social media channel. Right now I have linked with the Twitter. So now I'm not able to connect with the Twitter, but yeah, I have successfully connected with YouTube. Now you have to give the name your of the post. This is optional. So just you can clone the post to other calendar as well. Now set label to track campaign. You can manage label from here. Just give a label like maker one. I will just give a name as a maker one and click on the create. Let's say if you want to add new label, you can do that as well. Then go and select the maker. And here you can write a caption over here. Now, if you want a shortened URL, you can do that as well. Now, now let's get back to need inspiration for your post. From here, you can choose introduction, yourself and your team. Click on it, or you can choose from here as well. Just hide it and okay, click on this YouTube. Now, then after clicking on the YouTube, just simply click on the next. Now over here, I have added the image. I have to add a video. What I will do is just simply go and add over here some video. So okay, this is the video. I will drag that video over here. Now you can add custom title over here, and then click on the private, and then simply click on the schedule. From here, submit for approval or publish now. Just simply click on the submit for approval. So from here, you can schedule this post. As you can see here, this is a calendar which we have created for YouTube. You created this post at 13 May, then it will change the status to approve from now. Now you can write comment from here. Let's schedule this. Click on the schedule. From here, you have to choose the time, simply select it, and then you can download or you can edit as well uh, based on your feature. Now, if you want to fine tune, you can do that as well. Just simply click on the update post. Now, we have successfully added our first post into the calendar. Now, let's say if you want to add more post into your calendar, you can add that. Let's get back to our calendar. So, which we have created this calendar for YouTube. Now, if you see in this is a post overview. So you will get a draft, pending approval, required edits, approval, schedule, which we have scheduled this one. So this is a basic overview. Draft is for you can post you are still working on, and the pending approval is you can say a post awaiting team feedback or approval. And required edits, it means posts that needs to be updated before approval. Then there is option of approval, posts that are ready to go to live. And schedule, which we have just did, posts that scheduled for future publishing and published videos. So this is posts that have already been published on that social media platform. Past is scheduled post whose date has been passed without being published. Failed is for posts that encounter error during publishing. So you can click the filter icon at the top right of the box, and you can filter out all of those channels. And as you can see, this is a maker, this is for maker. If I want to if I want to track overview of that specific channel. Now let's go to on radar panel. This is on radar, this is your content calendar snapshot showing what's happening today and in the surrounding days. The key part is you can it's a mini calendar navigation showing today's highlighted and surrounding dates. If no content is scheduled, it looks like there is nothing on your radar. Now, once posts are scheduled, this section will show what's planned for each day, a quick way to see your content flow at glance. Now, if you go in this is a post idea. Loomly helps you to stay creative and offering suggested content ideas. And in this example, we have some like explain common beginner mistakes, reply to comment with an Instagram reel or TikTok. So you can learn from here, or you can get the idea from here. You can draw from these suggestion when you are low on ideas or building a content strategy. Now let's go to quick links. Here, quick in the quick links, we have invite collaboration, see tutorial, watch flash webinar. Just if you want to invite someone into your Loomly account, just simply click on the invite collaborator, and here you have to enter the email address of that person. Now here you can choose the role of that specific person, and just add, for example, what I will do is just simply add my email over here. Let's see how it works. Just simply click on the send, and let's get back to approval. Okay. these emails are the same. uh, I think I will not get the email because I'm in the same account. So yeah, you can change the role, you can edit the role. Let's say if you want to add a custom role into your Loomly, you can add that too. Let's move to slots. So scheduling slots, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you want to create slots, you can create custom fields. Like in the custom fields allows you to define placeholders that get replaced with the values you define for different categories in each calendar. Let's go to workflow. This is workflow is the like you can manage your own assignment triggered when content moves into a new site. So yeah, you can manage a lot of things over here. Let's get back to dashboard where we were. Okay, this is the overview and the hot on the Loom blog. Hot on the Loom blog is Loomly shows you trending content from their official blog. In your screen, in this example, these are the trending things over here. So yeah, you get the basic idea of OU. Let's say if you want to create one more calendar for the different, like today, just simply click add new calendar. So these are simple steps to connect with your different social media platform. Click on the add new calendar, then give the calendar name, then choose the logo, then choose the social media platform, then connect it, and then after that you can publish a content and you can schedule the content. So you don't need to come again and again and see what's happening with your content. Is it uploading or not? So yeah. So in the setting, we have these settings. From here, you can manage your account setting. From here, you can change the password of your account. In the notification, here you can connect with the Slack, Microsoft Team. So it's basically very easy to use here. Now go to social account. From here, you can connect with your different social accounts with this Loomly. Right now, I have created this my channel. Now, if you go to view my calendar, here you can access all the calendar and you can connect with it. Now, if you go to user, as I said, you can manage from, you can invite to someone to from here. Let's move to calendar group. In the calendar group, you can manage calendar of groups. For example, let's give a name of our group, YouTube, and then we have if we have a different channels. Right now we have this one calendar. So basically we can make a group of calendar. So this is how you can create it. Let's move to custom field. So this is a custom field. You can manage custom field from here. If you want to create a new custom field, you can create it. Let's move to app. From here you can basically you can connect third party applications to your Loomly. You can connect with the Canva, you can connect with the Google Drive. If you connect with the Google Drive, so you don't need to upload again and again the video. So yeah, these are some useful feature of Loomly. And then if you go to custom branding, and this is a custom branding. Custom branding allows you to access Loomly from custom subdomain with a branded segment, as well as you can add your logo and pages of the applications and PDF exports. Now, this is a billing section where you can see your transaction details. If you buy any, we are right now using free account, but if you want to create unlimited calendar, social accounts, post, so you can go with the subscription plan. Yeah, that's the thing. Right now we haven't uploaded anything here, so we will not get any analytics things here now. And that's it for today's video. You have now seen how to sign up for Loomly, explore the dashboard. You can connect your social media and create a content and collaborate with your team. If you found this tutorial helpful, then give it a thumb and subscribe for more easy to follow tutorial like this one. If you have any question, you can just simply comment it down and I will respond with the answer. Thanks for watching.